welcome to our Wellbeing 10 in 10 workout. So that means that we're going to do 10 exercises in 10 minutes. We've got the warm up first, we've got the cool down afterwards obviously, but the main workout is going to be 10 minutes long. You'll be working for 30 seconds and then you get a 30-second break. I'll give you alternatives all the way through, but if there's anything that I ask you to do that you don't feel comfortable with, then please don't do it. Either choose the easier version or take a break. That's fine. Everything is good. So let's start with our warm-up. I've got my poles. They're up to you whether you want to have poles for support or anything. You're just going to start to march it through nice and gently, standing tall, just working our way through our feet. That's the way. Again, another sunny day. You know, very lucky at the moment with the weather, if nothing else. Okay, all you're going to start to do is raise the foot up. You point, you flex, you point, you flex, and then you take it back down again. And then you do the same thing on the other side, pointing and flexing the foot. You don't have to take it up as high as me. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. But you can literally just kick the foot forward and back. That's good. Now do the same thing again, only this time take it side to side, then take it down. That's the way. Again, you don't have to raise the knee. You can do it lower down. That's fine. You're just going to tap or turn a foot forward. So you're just tapping it through, nice and lightly. And then what I'd like you to do is tap to the side. Side to side, gently we go. Now you'll notice behind me I've got 2 chairs for this workout, and that's all you need. If you haven't got 2 chairs out at the moment, don't worry, you can always stop the recording after the warm-up and then you can go and grab another chair. That's it. Good. Let's go back to the forwards, but this time rather than a tap, you're now bending the knee slightly, so it's like a very shallow lunge, forwards and backwards. Rolling through the ankles, that's the way. And then you go to the side again, but this time it's a little bit deeper, so you're taking your knee over towards the opposite pole, side to side. A range of movement that feels good for you. And then you take it back. So again, it's a shallow lunge or literally just a tap back. It's bigger than the first time you did it. And one more round. Again, a bigger step this time. So a larger step forward, keeping the upper body nice and tall. That's the way. And then out to the side, same thing. Going further this time, actually shifting the body weight a little bit as you go. And then either do the lunge back or the tap back. So it's a straighter leg. You're going back quite a long way. Only the toe going into the ground. You're not pushing your heel down as you do it. That's the way. Well done. Take both of your poles onto one side or use a chair. You're just going to plie, so take it down, reach over and back. Down and reach. If you want to make it shallower and take the arm in front, you can. So choose the version that you like best. Over the top or in front. Go. Or you can do as I'm doing, one of each. That's it. And then we simply change sides. So make sure it's nice and stable on the ground. If you're using a chair, make sure it's not going to tip. Take it down and reach across. And down and up we go. Or take it in front of the body if that suits you better. I'm mixing it up. Bit of variety. Go. And let's just do one more for good luck. Excellent, well done. Take your poles out in front of you again. Start to bring your heel towards your backside now. So just going side to side, kicking towards your bottom. That's the way. And then you start to raise the knees up in front, nice and tall. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your knee over towards your pole. So it's the opposite pole you're taking your knee towards. So if you have a look, my shoulders are actually staying square, but I'm twisting through the spine. That's good. Well done. And all you're going to do is round through the shoulders. Round one way, and then take them through the other way. That's it. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit looser. And we're now going to go into the workout. So poles, as I say, are optional. You can use a wall, you can use a chair. You might want to do that for the first exercise because it is a calf raise. So I'll turn the timer on. All you're going to do when we get started is you're going to raise up onto the balls of the feet and then back down again. So with control up, and then with control down. You've got 30 seconds work. I'm just going to bend down to put the timer on. Now it's started, we're not going to stop it again. So we've got 30 seconds work, followed by 30 seconds rest. Enough time to get into position for the next exercise. So right up onto the toes. Now for some of you, you might decide that you want to do a little dip in the middle and then come up onto the balls of the feet. You can decide what suits you best. Think about your big toe. That's it, and take a break. So we've got 30 seconds rest. For our very next exercise, we don't, well, you can use the poles or not. I'll do it with the poles to start off with. You're going to walk forward, you're going to do a squat, you're going to take a few steps back, and you're going to do a squat. Make sure you're not going to trip over anything, so check that you've got a nice clear space, and you can do that with or without the poles. So, are you ready? Dinger's about to start. Off we go. So take it forward, just a few steps, depends on how much space you've got, and squat down. If you really are limited for space, then I suggest what you do is you march for about 4 steps and then you do the squat. So you can keep doing it that way if you haven't got the space. Right. When you do your squat, make sure the weight goes back on the heels. There you go. So we've got a 30-second break. Now we've got a sit to stand in. I'm going to bring the chair slightly forward so you can see a bit better. I've got one foot in front of the other. So when you go down into the seated position, most of your weight is on one leg. You sit yourself right the way down, you stand up, and then you're going to change over to the other leg to do exactly the same thing again. So, off we go. One leg in front of the other, slowly down into that seated position, and then slowly push up. Again, you can do this with or without the poles for support. The idea is you're not plonking down in the chairs. All controlled. That's it. It's so easy to just let yourself drop down at the bottom. There we go. So we've finished with those. Now what we're going to do is we need the 2 chairs. You're going to place them quite close together, and you're going to do a figure of 8 between the chairs. So a bit of agility, figure of 8 walk through the chairs. If you don't like walking backwards, you can do the whole thing. Dinger's gone. So if you don't want to walk backwards, do the figure of 8, walking forwards the whole time. So I'm going to do it backwards takes me into the forward walk. So round we go. So a bit of agility with this one. A little bit closer. There we go. Right, so for our very next exercise, we have a squat again, or sit down, stand up again. This time the feet can be side by side, rather than having one in front of the other. You're now going to give yourself a really wide base. It's not very lady-like, this one, but I want you to do like a wide plie sit. So you're going to sit down and stand up, but the legs are going to be wide. Here we go. So take it down and lift. Again. Controlled all the way and stand up. Squeeze the butt at the top of the movement. There you go. Press through the heels. Fantastic. The next one is a balance one. So you can use the poles. I'm going to get rid of one of my poles, but you can have one there for support if you want it. The idea is to gently raise the foot up, tap your chair, and then take it to the other side. Now the idea is for you to do this slowly. You're not rushing it. It's going to be slow on the way down and slow on the way up. If you find yourself tipping around a little bit, then you can put your pole down again for a bit of support. So slowly up and slowly down, but ideally, now the slower you go, the more challenging it is. The brave ones of you might decide to close your eyes. Very slowly up and down. You might find that one side is better than the other. Good work, well done. Alright, so we have now, I'm going to just move the chair out of the way. Some of you might still decide to use it, because you can do poles or chair on this one. All you're going to do is squat, lift one leg, squat and lift the other leg. Try not to twist the body, keep it as still as you can. So either the back of the chair or your poles. Let's go. Little dip and lift, little dip and lift. All the way through. The leg isn't coming up very high. The idea is for you to squeeze your backside. That's what we're trying to do on this one. Yeah. Down and up. Fantastic. For our next exercise, we've got exactly the same thing again, only this time we're going to, I'll put both poles down. You're going to go down and then lift one leg. Then you're going to go down and lift the other leg. Again, you can be holding on to the back of the chair for this. That's fine. We're nearly done with our 10. I think this is number 9. So, are we ready? Time is going to start just in a second. Let's go. So down, raise the leg, and down, raise the leg. You see, I'm doing it at a slow speed. I'm not rushing anything. I'm trying to get the muscles to be controlled. Taking away any chance of using momentum, getting the muscles to do the work. Good. And we're done with that one. So, our last exercise, get rid of the poles. You need your chair. You're going to sit yourself down. Quite bad posture on this one, that's the idea. You're going to lean back slightly and you're going to raise, alternate leg up, curl through the spine and take it through. If you want to work a little bit harder, you can take alternate elbow towards your knee. So let's go. So you've got a little twist, taking it through. But if you don't like that, keep the hands down and just raise alternate knee. Now you'll notice that I'm curling. I'm not sitting tall throughout. I'm trying to rotate and curl, or simply curl and down. But I'm not sitting with a straight spine. Fantastic. We're done. I'm going to turn the timer off. Grab your poles. Clear your space. Make sure you're not going to trip over anything. And just march it through. So I'm hoping that you feel like you've done something. Feeling a little bit more energized. And then you've enjoyed the workout. So we're going to finish the same way as we started. Tap the toe in front, alternate foot. Then tap it to the side. So we're taking our hips in every direction. Then take it behind, just tap it through. And one more time through. So to the front, nice and light, doesn't matter what leg you're on. To the side, and a back tap, and a little march. Well done. I can hear the birds in the garden. It's lovely. Okay, take the poles over to one side. We did it in the warm-up, we took it overhead, but this time we're just going to take it to the front. So take it forward, down, and then in front, and now just allow the waist to turn. So it's down and turn. Keep your hips nice and square. Make it a smooth action. This is the last one. And then we do the same thing on the other side. So we're just cooling down, nice and gently. Down. Rotate, back, down, rotate and back. Last time, everybody. That's good. Take your poles out in front, or again use your chair. Walk yourself away. Take it into tabletop. So your legs can be slightly bent and just stretching out through the back and through the shoulders, or you can straighten the legs, so you bring in the hamstrings. Hold still. And then walk yourself back in towards your poles. Take the hands behind, hold on, and just gently pull your shoulder blades back. Keeping your chin level, not holding your breath. And relax, take them in front, round through the shoulders. Very good. Get rid of your poles, go over to your chair. Sit yourselves up nice and tall. And give me a tricep stretch. Hold it in front or over the top. And do the same thing on the other side. Think about sitting with good posture. And relax. Kick one leg away. Lean forward. So you've got a hamstring stretch on the straight leg. Ease up out of that. Do the same thing on the other side. Very good, well done. Sitting on your chair, I'm going to allow you to slump. So you're just going to roll forward and then roll up. Sit up nice and tall. And again, take it down and come up. One more down. And slowly up. Either stay seated or stand up. Give me a big breath in. And relax. Again, take it up. Release it down. One more lift. And lower. Well done everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.